Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel, you beautiful drama-obsessed mutuals. Today is a wonderfully chaotic Wednesday, and we are absolutely diving headfirst into the madness of Genoa City. Grab your strongest cup of coffee, wrap yourself in a blanket, and strap in, because the tea I am about to spill is scorching hot. Let's get right into the article and break it all down. Well, whatever happens, happens, right everyone? Nikki Tron Kachai Bench Van Dernam Jacqueline Coy. I am literally shaking. Are you guys seeing this absolute insanity right now? I am fully prepared to be canceled for this, but I literally have to say it. Victor Newman has finally crossed the point of no return, and the fallout is destroying the one person he claims to love most. Someone check my pulse, because I am actually spiraling. The screen is glowing, my coffee is freezing cold, and I am purging every ounce of love and loathing right now because Nikki Newman, our queen, our absolute icon, just shattered my entire soul. This is not a drill, people. We are witnessing the absolute destruction of a legacy character in real time, and I am dead-ass not okay. Look, we all knew Victor handing Chancellor over to Lily Winters was going to cause a massive shockwave. Nick literally said it. Nick was dead-ass standing right there at the Newman Ranch, practically begging his father to see reason, warning him that ripping this legacy away was going to completely break Nikki. But did Victor listen? No, because Victor only cares about his twisted power games. He is literally out here playing mind games with Matt, making this hostage take showers and undergo rigorous psychological tests of sincerity so they can use him, while his own wife is literally fighting for her life and her sanity. Victor is testing a stranger's sincerity while entirely ignoring the most sincere, heartbreaking cry for help from his own wife. It is sick, and I am low-key disgusted by the sheer audacity of the mustache right now, period. Basically, the sheer emotional devastation of Victor's betrayal has pushed Nikki so far over the edge that she is trapped in a medical facility and she has reached her absolute breaking point. I need you to picture the cinematography of this moment because it is haunting me. Lo-fi hooks, moody, fluorescent hospital lighting, the steady, maddening beep of the monitors. Nikki stripped of her usual Newman glamour, no diamonds, no perfect blowout, just raw, unfiltered desperation. She realizes that her husband has completely abandoned her legacy to play corporate musical chairs with Lily, who, by the way, is ecstatic and already asking Kane Ashby to run the company for her. Lily is celebrating this massive victory at society, basking in Kane's adoration, completely oblivious to the fact that her triumph is built on the absolute ashes of Nikki's mental health. Seriously, I cannot get the image of Nikki's escape out of my head. She is sneaking out of that sterile hospital room, dodging nurses in the dead of night, throwing on whatever civilian clothes she can find just to drag herself out into the cold. No cap, if it is not pouring rain when she escapes, the directors missed a massive opportunity because the heavens need to be weeping for this woman. She is a fugitive from her own healthcare, running on pure, unadulterated adrenaline and heartbreak, and she is heading straight for the only safe harbor she has left. She is going to the Abbott mansion. She is going to see Jack. Wait, is it just me, or is the Nikki and Jack dynamic the actual beating heart of this entire franchise? I know. Nictor is the supposed epic romance, the legacy that built the show, but Jack and Nikki have this profound, tragic soul tie that transcends all of Victor's toxic corporate warfare. They have survived addiction together, they have survived heartbreaks, and Jack has always seen Nikki for who she truly is, not just as an extension of the Newman Empire. When Nikki is with Jack, she doesn't have to be the ruthless matriarch. She can just be fragile. She can just be human. Sorry, I'm getting a bit off track. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. Nikki showing up at Jack's door for one last time. The phrasing "one last time" is what is sending me into a literal coma. What does that mean? Is she dying? Is she leaving Genoa City forever? Is she giving up on her sobriety and her life completely because the pain of Victor's betrayal is just too much to bear? When Jack opens that door and sees her standing there, shivering, broken, looking like a shadow of the powerhouse she used to be, I am going to need an oxygen tank. Peter Bergman and Melody Thomas Scott are going to literally eat this scene and leave no crumbs. The raw, visceral explosion of emotion when Jack realizes she broke out of the hospital just to say goodbye to him, it is going to destroy us all. Look, I am sitting here staring at the screen and it's just static. My brain is literally refusing to load this information. Like, how did we even get here? Actually, wait, maybe Victor isn't entirely to blame. Maybe Nikki should have been stronger. No, what am I saying? Of course he is to blame. I just contradicted myself, but honestly, my emotions are everywhere and I am in total emotional paralysis right now. Victor is absolute trash for this period. He handed her life's work to Lily just to prove a point, just to win a game, and now Nikki is bleeding out emotionally on Jack Abbott's doorstep. Anyway, the contrast between Nikki's Shakespearean tragedy and the rest of Genoa City is giving me severe emotional whiplash. While Nikki is literally fighting for her soul, what is everyone else doing? Noah Newman is hyping up the grand reopening of his nightclub, The Shadow Room, obsessing over online buzz. Audra Charles is plotting to attend this club opening just to start petty drama with Sienna Bacall, completely ignoring Holden Novak's warnings. Audra is out here feeling sentimental about Malcolm getting discharged from the hospital because it reminds her of Amy Lewis, but she is still playing high school games while Nikki is out here living a literal nightmare. The absolute audacity of these people living their normal, messy lives while an icon is falling. Seriously, do not even get me started on Phyllis Summers. Phyllis is currently spiraling at Crimson Lights because Daniel Ramalotti rightfully dragged her at society and refused to forgive her for her endless mistakes. Phyllis is playing the victim because she was forced out of Newman Enterprises, and Sharon is actually sitting there acting like a life coach, telling Phyllis she needs to fight back and take control. I am dead-ass screaming at my screen. Phyllis lost a job, big deal. Nikki Newman lost her husband's loyalty, her legacy, her mind, and is currently staging a prison break from a hospital just to say a final goodbye to the only man who truly loved her unconditionally. The stakes are not the same. People. Basically, this one last time visit to Jack is a manifesto of Nikki's soul. She is choosing peace over war, even if just for one night. She knows that going back to the hospital or going back to the Newman Ranch where Victor is obsessing over Matt's shower schedule means returning to a battlefield where she is nothing but collateral damage. With Jack, she is just Nikki. She is going to collapse into his arms. She is going to sob into his chest, and she is going to tell him that she just couldn't do it anymore. She couldn't fight Victor's shadows anymore. I am dead-ass crying real tears right now, you guys. The sheer vulnerability of this moment is going to be etched into Y and R history forever. Look, I will literally combust if I don't see the entire fandom rallying behind Nikki right now. We have to protect her at all costs. Victor can keep his cold, sterile empire. Lily can run chancellor with Kane and bask in the glory of a stolen legacy. Noah can pop bottles at the Shadow Room, and Phyllis can keep crying into her coffee about Daniel. But Nikki Newman deserves the world, and Jack Abbott is the only one willing to give it to her in her darkest hour. I am signing off before I throw my laptop across the room and wake up my entire neighborhood. Stay strong, mutuals, because this storyline is going to absolutely destroy us all, period.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.